Good morning. Welcome to the class of history of class 9. We will be discussing chapter 3 and this is the part 3 of this very series of video of chapter 3. You can start from page number 91. Today we will be discussing impact of Jainism. In this very topic we will be discussing 4 points, that is growth of vernacular language, second the political impact, third the influence of art and architecture, fourth the impact of socio-religious life, impact on socio-religious life. These 4 points will be discussed in this very video. So the growth of vernacular language. What was the impact of vernacular language on Jainism and how did Jainism contributed in the growth of vernacular language? So it is saying Mahavira and the Jain Munis preached in the spoken language of people of different regions. The Munis and the Mahavira's disciple all use the local language, that is the vernacular language. The word vernacular means the local language. Vernacular language means the local language. Mahavira preached in a mixed dialect called Ardh Magdi. Their chief work, the Angas, are written in Prakrit. They wrote some of their text in another language called Apabhransa. They have written their work in the Apabhransa language. Apabhransa is a distorted form of a local language, that is called Apabhransa language, right? They also wrote books on grammar and poetics. Jain influence can also be seen on early Kannada literature. So there was a lot of influence of Jainism on the vernacular language, as vernacular language is used to impart the teaching of Jainism to the people of that very age in the region where Jainism was being spread out, right? Next point is political impact. The second point, we have discussed the first point. The second point is political impact. What was the political impact of Jainism? As you know that politics is something related to state and administration, and a state is called a living state which is always in a mode of expansion. But as you know, Jainism is based on the philosophy of non-violence. As you know, Jainism is based on the philosophy of non-violence. So by the adoption of philosophy of non-violence, the Kshatriyas have lost the temperament of aggression. So they did not expanded their state. They discarded the philosophy of expansion of their state by following the principle of non-violence. So the territorial expansion of state was restricted by the philosophy of Jainism. So here it is saying in the political impact, due to preaching of ahimsa, the fighting spirit of Kshatriyas suffered. So India neither built empire nor fought wars of aggression. Means they neither fought war because the spirit of aggression was being affected by the philosophy principle of non-violence. So this was the political impact of Jainism on the expansion of state, which was restricted by the principle of ahimsa. So the second political impact is also clear. This was the impact of Jainism on the political scenario. Third point, influence on art and architecture. Here it says Jain contributed to architecture. It is reflected in the stupas. Stupa is a form of architecture that is being seen in different parts of India, which they erected in honor of their munis. They also built rock cut caves temple. Rock cut cave temples means वो पत्थरों को काट करके गुफानुमा मंदिर बनाते थे, स्तूप भी बनाते थे और गुफानुमा मंदिर भी बनाते थे. कौन? Jains. The Lion Cave in the Udaygiri hill of Madhya Pradesh and Indra Sabha Cave at Ellora in Maharashtra are fine examples of Jain architecture and art of sculpture. The great shrine of Bahubali, Gomateshwar, at Shravanbelgola in Karnataka, where Chandragupta Maurya breathed his last, is the place which is known as Shravanbelgola, where the Bahubali, great statue of Bahubali, is located. Is another fine a specimen of Jain sculpture. The Jains built beautiful images of sacred places like Parsavam Hills, Pavapuri, Rajgriha, Girnar, and Mount Abu, which is located in Rajasthan. Mount Abu is located in Rajasthan. It is a very famous place. The Dilwara temple at Mount Abu, Palitana temple at Satrunjaya Hills, Ranakpur temple near Jodhpur, and Jain tower at Chittor are other famous pieces of Jain architecture. These have beautiful gateways, railings, and pillars to decorate them. These are the few important art and architecture that are related to Jain art and architecture. So these places are related to Jain religion. So you can memorize these places. When it is asked to, you are asked to express in detail about the art and architecture of the Jainism period or the influence of art and architecture during Jainism period, you have to write this very content, right? Next, the impact of socio-religious life. This third point is also clear. The impact of socio-religious life. What was the impact of socio-religious life due to the presence of Jainism in that very period? Jainism has a diverse and deep impact on the social and religious life of that very time, right? Because it says, in the sphere of religion, Jainism succeeded in removing several evils of Hinduism, as the birth of Jainism itself is against the evils of Vedic religion and Brahmanism. जैनिज्म का जन्म ही इसलिए हुआ था क्योंकि लोग ब्राह्मणिज्म और वैदिक रिलीजन से की बुराइयों से त्रस्त थे. तो it was mainly concerned with the removal of evils of Vedic religion and Brahmanism. It saved the people from the complex rituals and ceremonies like the yagna and animal sacrifice. Besides this, Jainism tried to remove the evils of caste system. It emphasized the doctrine of equality and brotherhood of man. Means Jainism advocated the principle of brotherhood. It tried to remove the caste system, as at that time in Vedic religion caste system was very rigid and people were very much they were suffering from the problem of caste system in the society. Caste system was a very difficult situation to survive in a society, to live a good social life. Caste system was a big hurdle. So this Jainism provided a solution to the people against this caste system, and this made the people think and live like brothers. It spread the feeling of brotherhood in the society. So this has a social and religious impact. Other religious impact is that it prohibited the yagnas and animal sacrifices in the rituals of religious rituals. So it was a boon for the people, as it saved them both spiritually and economically, right? So the 4 points are clear. You can summarize it. The impact of Jainism on the growth of vernacular language, on the political impact, influence of art and architecture, impact on social religious life. These 4 points, these 4 factors describe the impact of Jainism. This factor describe the impact of Jainism during that very age. I think there is some more time left. So in next video we will be discussing about Buddhism. In next video we will be discussing about Buddhism, about Buddha, the life of Buddha, his great renunciation, enlightenment and attainment of supreme knowledge. That topic we will be discussing in next video. So in this video we have discussed the impact of Jainism. This is very important topic. You should try to learn this topic and revise it again and again. Till then, take care and stay safe.